Hello, I'm CJ Jones, and I dream with my eyes open. I have big dreams. My big dreams have included me wanting to become a producer, a director, a writer, an actor, a musician, playing the bongo drums, and becoming a motivational speaker to inspire people all over from all diverse walks of life to share my passion. It all started when I was 5 years old. I used to watch my brother perform tap dance on a riverboat on the Mississippi River, and people would throw money into a hat. And I saw that and I was like, wow, I saw people laughing and enjoying his acts. And so I took that and developed my own acts, playing the bongo drums and telling stories through nonverbal communication. Like pretending I was a cowboy riding on a horse, da-dum, 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 yippee-ki-yay! And people would laugh and throw money into my hat. And that's when it hit me. I saw all these dreams of the many things I could do. And I would watch TV, and there was no captioning. And I would watch TV without the captioning and would become fascinated by the action. And sometimes I would ask my brother to interpret what was going on. And then I went to the school for the deaf, and I got to perform. It was a good school. And I got to play football. And by incorporating all this, I became a successful leader. Upon graduation from high school, I went off to college, where I continued my education in computers and in theater. And when I graduated from college, I joined the National Theater of the Deaf, where I got to perform and travel all over the world. Wow, that was such an incredibly rich experience for me. I then arrived in Hollywood, where I was ready to go and show my polished talent and to grow from there. But I was denied opportunity. It was hard to find work. I had doors slammed in my face and I felt frustrated. I thought, wow, because of the color of my skin plus being deaf, Hollywood was like, it's too hard. We don't know what to do. And I was thinking, well, what about looking at me as an actor? So I decided to take my show on a one-man show around the world, and I traveled and performed in very different venues all over, from all different ages, from kindergarten to high school up to college. Everyone laughed, and 90% of the audience that attended were hearing. The audience would watch in awe, and they became inspired. I gave them my material through performing, through my humor and my passion and motivation, and they saw how one can become successful. It doesn't matter if you're deaf or disabled or being a person of color. That has nothing to do with it. What's most important is what's in your heart. What is in your passion? What are your dreams in becoming successful? That was the driving force. And that's how I continued and went on for many years. And one day, I found there were auditions for Children of a Lesser God on Broadway. It never happened. And then I got a role in the show to travel and go on the road, and found out later there were concerns for me traveling and being the only black and hard of hearing, because I can speak, actor going on tour. But I proved them wrong. The talent I had really made a difference. There were critics, articles after articles praising the work I've done in the show as an actor. That's when the producers realized this has nothing to do with color. It has nothing to do with being deaf. It has everything to do with talent. I brought my pride and proven success back to Hollywood again and had doors slammed in my face. Until one day, I got called to an audition for a role in the film Baby Driver. I auditioned and got the role because they wanted to find an authentic, deaf black role with authenticity, which is what they were looking for. The producer had a hard time to convince the director to cast a hearing actor in the role of a deaf character. Edgar Wright, who was an amazing director, told the producers, no, I want an authentic actor for the role. And they went back and forth on this. And I was casted. I arrived on set, and I proved all the producers wrong in that I was truly an excellent actor on set. And I'm here to say to you now and to announce that it is my talent that counts. And all were blown away and just fell in love with me. And they forgot that I was black, forgot that I was deaf. They saw my skills and talent, which was the first thing they saw. And that was the important thing that they learned. That's how the world learns from each other. By being willing to accept differences. And then I got to work with James Cameron. Wow, it was truly amazing. I worked on the set of Avatar. I was an actor and creator of the Na'vi sign language. I got to be so creative that the experience really made me grow and prove that anything is possible. Now I'd like to go back to my mom. At that time, she was 94 years old, and she was near to when she was going to pass. She only had a month left. The movie Baby Driver was finally released on the big screen. My entire family and I brought my mother to see me on the big screen. She sat next to me in the movie theater, and while watching, she did end up falling asleep because, as you know, her health was failing. But then I nudged and woke my mother up so she could see me. My mother's face lit up, and she turned to me and said, "You look so old." And I replied, "No, Mom. I was performing in an actor's role where my character was old, and they made me up to look that way." She then responded, "Wow, it's so beautiful." I gave my mother the dream of seeing her son on the big screen. Her dream came true, and she got to see me as a successful actor. That was such a beautiful gift for my mom. She got to see that anything is possible. She was so proud. Then after the movie finished and we were leaving the movie theater, all these folks came up to me telling me what a great job I did and was asking me for my autograph. And while I was signing those autographs, my mother was sitting there beaming. I was so proud, I cried. Wow, all that hard work, having the right attitude, the right loving, the passion, the motivation that I gave to the world over and over and over again was now coming back to me tenfold. And that was the vision I saw. I saw that dream with my eyes open. 2 weeks later, my mother passed away. And to this day, I continue with my passion and my motivation. I move on. Now I've established my own company, SignWorld Studios, and SignLight, a nonprofit organization in which we can invite and train and introduce below and above the line talent into the entertainment industry, where we can make movies, tell our stories, stories in sign language, stories about our rich history, and have both deaf and hearing folks work together and bring in these into the internet or into streaming companies all over, from Netflix to Hulu to Amazon, everywhere. My dream is to provide opportunities. Passion is the key to success. Passion is the right to plant seeds of success in all areas. We have dreams. You all have dreams. Every one of you has dreams. All you have to do is keep your eyes wide open and do it. And now, what are you going to do about this? I want to present you with this quote and question and ask you this. What do you see when you dream with your eyes open? Meet me halfway, and let's work together to make your dream come true. Anything is possible. Anything. Just do it. Work hard, and it'll pay off. I know this from my own experiences. I saw this with my dream, with my eyes open. Thank you.